If paramedics are called to your house for an emergency, will they have current and accurate information to treat you? If you were taken to the hospital but are unable to communicate, would medical personnel know how to contact your family or access insurance information? What if you are unable to tell the first responders of your medical condition? With the File for Life, they'll know. Simply fill out the yellow form and slip the completed form into the magnetic pouch and attach it to your refrigerator. Affix the red dots to the outside front and back doors of your home. Emergency medical responders need to know if you are a diabetic, have a pacemaker, have had a stroke, are on blood pressure medicine, epileptic, or have other health issues. This program is not only for senior citizens, but for families that have individuals with allergies, health issues, or other special medical needs. If you would like the Northport Fire Department to speak to your organization about the File for Life program, please contact us at 941-240-8150.
At the Northport Entrepreneurial Academy, what we've found is that there's lots of people that have technical skills. In other words, they know how to do landscaping, they know how to be a doctor, but what they don't know how to do is run a business.
You know what you want to do, but you have to figure out a way to present that to your customers or your potential customers. So should I start a business? Well, the advantage, higher independence. More income, more profit.
We teach the difference between working in your business and working on your business.
Good morning and welcome to another edition of Northport, A View from Here. My name is Gene Matthews and I'll be your host today. Today we have Bradford Aduma, who is the Public Works Director for the City of Northport, and we're going to talk about the roads here in Northport. There's plenty of them, so there must be a lot to talk about.
Yes, thank you, Gene. The City of Northport has 813 miles of public roads. In general, we have good roads in Northport. A lot has been done since 2006 to fix the roads that are bad. But we have 266 roads that need immediate attention. And we plan to address those roads and fix those roads.
Okay. You know, it's one thing to fix roads that have been, I guess, when they were originally built, you know, General Development just took and they leveled it out and they just put some cement down and or marl or whatever it is and paved over it and didn't hold up very well. I mean, I've been here 40 years and I've seen them go from shiny to deteriorate. Now we're getting back into the so how do you contend with that shortcoming of quality roads to a quality base to build on?
Yes, you are right that the roads that we have today in the city of Northport were built to 1960 standards, 1960 traffic loads. Obviously, the standards today are different from 1960. The traffic loads that we have today are very different from 1960. After the roads were built by General Development, it took a while, okay, for those roads to be their condition to be addressed, probably 40 years. And so now we find ourselves today with roads that need immediate attention. When the roads were built, the base of those roads are what we call soil cement. Soil cement is a very good material, very strong, but when you see most of the roads in Northport, you always see what you call reflective cracking on the surface. Okay, so those bases that we have, okay, are sometimes responsible for some of the cracks that you see. And even after you fix those roads, if you don't treat the base very well, those cracks reappear again. So there's work to be done, and what we do is when we come out to fix those roads, we just don't only fix the surface, we fix the base, and we fix the subgrade, where if there are issues of problems, distresses in those areas, we try to fix them so that we get a very good road bed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they also, years ago, they only put a preliminary topping on it also in many instances. So you had the soil, the soil cement, and then just a little top dressing. Yes. And even 40 years ago, they had to mow the lawn. They had to mow the roads. Is it still going on? Are you still mowing any roads?
Well, no, we are not. Most of the roads have been fixed. Of course, there are some roads to the eastern part of the city where nobody lives that you see grass is growing in the cracks on the road. So they are still there. But you said something that is very important, and I'd like to just go back to that. To the naked eye, to the public, all that they see is the road surface. Okay. There's more to the road surface. When we look at a road, we look at a road bed as a whole, the surface, the base, and what you call the subgrade. If the subgrade is very poor, just like anything, if the foundation is very poor, it doesn't matter what you do to the surface, it's not going to withstand a lot of load or condition outside of the load. So when you want to fix a road, what we try to do is we look at the surface, we look at the base, and we look at the subgrade, and then we come up with a comprehensive fix for the whole road.
And what would be a comprehensive fix? How do you plan to do it? You've got, as you said, lots and lots of miles to do.
Yes. Good question. We have a system called a pavement management system, and this is a system, it's computer-based. It has a database of all the roads in the city of Northport, their surface condition, their base condition, their subgrade condition. We have images of all the roads. And we have this information, wealth of information. Also, we have what we call a pavement management group of our engineers and our operations staff. And what we try to do is we have analyzed these roads, we've tested the roads, the data that was collected, and we bring all this information together. Keep in mind, we don't have a whole lot of funding, but we have a whole lot of roads to fix. So we try to make sure that the dollar that we are spending is the most effective, cost-effective way of trying to fix that road.
Yeah, it's it's not just a question then of seeing a hole, going out and fixing it, and then coming back to the shop and wait for the next hole to appear. You have a system,
Yes,
and it's logical and well planned and well executed.
Yes, very objective.
What kind of equipment on the road, on the street, goes along with that planning?
Okay. Well, we have different types of equipment. We have 3-pothole patching. We have mechanical rollers. We have compactors. When it comes to contractor, he has a large, paver. And also in-house, we have a small paver that we use to fix the roads.
Okay, and can you add to the what's the maintenance going to be once let's say you've completed a road system or an area with new roads or rehabbed roads?
Good question. With the number of roads that we have in Northport, we've estimated that we should be maintaining, and by maintaining, I'm talking about just fixing the surface, resurfacing, crack sealing, slurry sealing, or microsurfacing. We should be doing about 30 miles of those every year. Currently, we are able to do 3 to only 5 miles of that because we have about 266 miles of road that need to be rehabilitated. So we are not making a dent in the roads that we need to maintain. And these are roads that are currently in good and fair condition today. We need to maintain them so that they don't fall into the category of roads that we need to have rehabilitated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Any comments you want to make or want to add or additional information I didn't cover that people should know about?
Right. I would like to mention that, as I mentioned, we have 266 miles of roads that need to be fixed now. And we've been discussing with city manager and we've been discussing with city commission. We've held 2 meetings with the city commission. No decision has been made yet. But how to fix those roads, the conversation has been towards a referendum, coming sometime in November. Again, city manager and city commission haven't made that decision yet. We plan to come before commission to have that conversation and for the final decision to be made. So if we can do that through a referendum, that means we're going to bond the funding of those 266 miles of road so that we can fix those roads. I think that is where the direction is going, but a final decision hasn't been made by the City Commission.
Okay, the commissioners haven't made a decision yet, so what happens if it passes and what happens if it fails?
Well, if it passes, then we'll be very happy. We are going to be, we will have the funding, which is, I believe, is close to about $40 million to fix those roads. The issue of how it's going to be paid back, we are looking at assessments. Again, there are many options being discussed in terms of who is going to be paying what and how much. As I speak with you, those options are being developed, which is going to come before commission. I'm hoping it passes because if it passes, we are going to fix all those rules. Then we can redirect our resources, our in-house staff that go around patching potholes towards doing the maintenance of the roads that I talked about.
Sure.
Now, if it doesn't pass, and I'm trying to be very optimistic, but if it doesn't pass, then what is going to happen is that we may end up doing what we've been doing all these years, and that is going to take almost 20 years or more to fix these roads that are in bad condition. Of course, we are not going to just sit still if it doesn't pass, but we will keep working very hard to, again, explore other means of funding to fix these roads, because fixing these roads is going to make our customers, residents of Northport, very happy. And for us, it's going to change the way we do things. We are going to be, functioning more efficiently, because the guys who keep going back and fixing these potholes all over and over again would then be devoting their time to doing rear maintenance work, resurfacing, crack sealing, and other things.
Swales and
Yes.
everything else. And if you were to be successful in this bonding, how long would it take to, let's say,
Fix all the roads?
get it up to where you think that we can now transition over into a new mission for the district as far as maintenance and
The plan is 3 years.
3 years.
If it goes through and the money becomes available, our idea is to, within 3 years, to fix the 266 miles of road that need to be fixed.
Really, it's very much needed, and I give you credit for setting all this up. How does one get in touch with you guys?
Well, obviously, one can call our customer service at 941-240-8050. We also have our website on www.cityofnorthport.com. You can contact us. Also, we have newsletters that go out, every year. And also, we have we held our first neighborhood meeting at the Jockey Club. We plan to hold more, every year, and that is also coming out, where we'll come out and meet the community and have this discussion with them.
Bramford, thank you very much for being with us today, and I want to thank the audience for being with us, and we'll see you again.